I think it's officially time that I've made my stance clear on a few things. So, I do not hate Final Fantasy. In fact, I would say that it's one of my favorite series of all time. It is up there with Pokemon and Sonic for some of my favorite like stories in fiction. The problem is that it's kind of hard to talk about certain aspects of yeah. It's hard to talk about certain aspects of Final Fantasy without coming off as not impartial. It's such a weird way of saying it. I'm trying to be nice, trying to be generous, but a lot of people have opinions on Final Fantasy. One of them is the running idea that Final Fantasy VII is the best game in the series. I firmly believe that there are people who will say that and they will defend it. But in their hearts, they know that that can't possibly be the right answer. I think the third part of whatever Final Fantasy Remake is building towards is going to be the greatest Final Fantasy of all time. It is either going to be that, or if you play MMOs, it's going to be 14. Now, I wanted to come into this with the mindset that I need to look at this game as if I have never played as if I had never played Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VII Remake. And to be honest, I think that that's a great way. That's a great way to look at it. You should always look at a game in a vacuum, you know? It's kind of like I'm never going to judge, what is the name of the third book? Yeah, I'm never going to rate, you know, what was a good way of saying it? It's kind of like I'm never going to like disconnect Final Fantasy Remake from the rest of Final Fantasy VII as a whole, because I feel like Final Fantasy, if it is connected with a numbered Final Fantasy game, it needs to be connected. It would be like saying, it would be like rating Brissinger without talking about the rest of the inheritance cycle. You know, it just feels wrong. It's like you can have your opinions on a book, you can have your opinions on a game, but you have to incorporate it into a series. And again, you have to talk about Final Fantasy VII, to talk about Remake, to talk about Rebirth. You kind of have to talk about the whole shebang, you know? But I know that there are people who not only went into Final Fantasy VII Remake as their first introduction to Final Fantasy VII as a whole, but also as Final Fantasy as a whole. And man, I I don't want to say I feel bad for them, but that should not have been like you should have known that you were coming into something. That you were coming into something with a limited perspective, you know? So, let's get into this. Final Fantasy VII Remake. We are going to go new game, default, and we are playing normal. Begin the game with high-leveled characters with a hefty amount of gil, armor, and materia. Note that new weapons must be acquired through gameplay. What do you mean by head start? That feels weird. I don't want to do that. That feels wrong. That feels really wrong to play with a head start. I almost forgot it again. I almost forgot it again. I almost forgot to put a long video in the background and then put it basically on silent to trick my headphones into thinking that it's playing audio. I almost forgot it this time.
down here, Merc.
Yep. Final Fantasy VII Remake still has like one of the best openings in the series. It's up there. I would still say that my favorite opening in Final Fantasy is 6.
Halt!
Because the walk through the
there?
snow is just way too good.
You're up.
Yep. Attack with Y, hold Y to unleash
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
Cloud is now level 7. So,
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
the ATB gauge fills as time passes. By attacking with Y, once the bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Need to make sure my screen isn't covered. I have like so many bird plushies in front of me. Okay, charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy to fill the gauge.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead.
Okay, you can expend ATB gauges to perform battle commands, such as using abilities, magic, or items.
Enough of this.
So, you hold A, it goes into slow motion. Then go to spells, fire, using it on the other one.
He can use magic? Where the hell did he get the material?
Okay.
Nothing to it.
When you're out of battle, check the menu and the map using plus and minus. When the movement icon appears, you can automatically jump, crouch, and perform whatever action is required. Yep. Okay, so just from this beginning, I have a few things. One, I love the ambience of the world of Midgar itself. I have said several times that my favorite part of Final Fantasy VII is all the stuff around and involving Midgar. So I loved when Crisis Core like fleshed out a lot of the like world building of it. I really enjoy. I love Cyberpunk as an aesthetic, and you know, there's a lot of parts of Final Fantasy that go into sci-fi, but Final Fantasy VII is the first one that feels like it's a sci-fi, or at least when you're in Midgar, because the second you leave, it becomes traditional fantasy again, and I think that's really cool. And Final Fantasy, if you know anything about the history of Final Fantasy, has always towed the line between high tech and high fantasy. It's great. I love the aesthetic, you know? So, there are 3 things that I instantly love about Cloud
You got this.
as a character. 1, you start the game not at level 1, but at level 5, meaning that you could instantly feel
You're coming with us!
meaning that you could instantly feel that something
Enough.
that
Nope.
Cloud is a lot more
Try harder.
like skilled than these other guys.
That's that. Is that it?
The other thing is that, like, right from the get-go, you feel that, like, you feel powerful because you're taking out, like, enemies really quickly. And both in the original Final Fantasy VII and in Remake, you could definitely feel that you could definitely feel that Cloud is like this unstoppable mercenary when you first start the game. And I kind of like how a lot of the vibe of Final Fantasy VII is still intact with Remake. But imagine that you are coming into this for the first time, and this is your first introduction to any of these characters. Like, you are a generic anime swordsman, and you are helping these guys infiltrate a zone, and you're like, okay, cool, I'm hero guy, that's great, and you might not notice some of the stuff that's going on.
What's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls. This what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Really enjoy the work,
But yeah,
though.
you instantly feel that, like, oh, this guy is generic anime protagonist man. And I kind of like that. I like that Cloud comes off as generic. First off, it's neat, and I love it. And again, let's just say that this is your first time experiencing this universe. It was like, you're like, okay, you're playing a blank slate character who you're going to be like, okay, I'm playing a badass, and then I will get, like, character choices, or I can play as myself, and then my character won't really, like, have input. And then Cloud just, like, says stuff and comes off as kind of a jerk, and you're like, oh wait, no, I'm not playing a silent protagonist, I'm actually playing a character. And I definitely know that there were some people that said that when they picked up a PS1 for the first time, that this is one of their first introductions to Final Fantasy, was with 7. So they had this anime aesthetic character who came off as kind of a jerk, and you're like, okay, where is this going?
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud?
Yeah, don't worry, Wedge.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Oh hey, there it is. It's the shot. It's the shot that everyone knows. Okay. I started talking without, like, unmuting myself. So, imagine this. You are a kid in the...
boy!
Here we go. Looks like you're next. Burn. Not bad.
So, imagine this. You are a kid in the 90s, and you are given this game, and you're playing a little bit of it.
Need a light?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And so, maybe you're not, like, too versed in anime. Maybe you're not too versed in Japanese fiction entirely. But you know something. Something feels different about this. And now imagine that you are someone who has played a lot of... You have experienced a lot of Japanese fiction up until this point. You see Barrett as a character. Now, I'm gonna be really blunt. Japan has a problem with only really depicting, like, Japanese people or Japanese aesthetics, like, in their media. And that's fine. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's just that you don't, you usually see characters that have, you know, Asian aesthetics a lot of the time. And so you see Cloud, he has the spiky feathered hair, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you see, these characters, and they're like, okay, they're pretty normal looking. And then there's Barrett, this grizzled, dark-skinned man who just looks. He looks like he's different. It's a weird way I'm putting it. I'm sorry, but like to a lot of like Japanese like players at the time, Barrett immediately comes off as something else, something like new and unique you probably haven't seen before. But in American fiction, you know exactly the type of person that Barrett is. He is the grizzled war veteran type of like personality, and like, you know, like Commando.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Like you see characters like Barrett like all the time in like 80s and 90s cinema, but you don't really see them as much.
Let's do this.
You don't see them as much in
Calling fire.
Yeah, you don't see it as much in Japanese fiction because that's not their aesthetic. Their aesthetic is their aesthetic doesn't really coincide with the, you know, American war engine.
Never in doubt.
I wish I had a better term for that, where it's like, if you've ever seen movies like Commando or anything involving Arnold Schwarzenegger, you instantly know that there is this aesthetic to the American military guy that when you see Barrett, it immediately clicks, and you're like, okay, I get it. I know who this character is. So, you have generic anime man Cloud with generic military guy Barrett. And it immediately sets a tone. These are two characters that you don't usually see next to each other. And again, I'm talking about like 90s fiction, you know?
Not bad.
and they have just enough, like, generic energy that you, like, start to nod your head a little bit. And you're like, okay, no, I get it. Cloud is, stoic anime guy. And Barrett is generic hard-ass military guy. And so you're like, okay, so Barrett's running a tight ship. And he brought on Cloud because he needs a little bit more firepower.
Okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Whoa, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
He's alone! We can take him! Make it rain!
Need a light. Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out!
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
I tried to eat that that breadstick a little bit too fast. I was handed a breadstick during the cutscene, and so I had to mute myself. Okay, so
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
yeah, sure, I could do that.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
Tifa and I...
And now we get the shot of the bad guys for context about the bad guys.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
One of my favorite character interactions, one of the newly added character interactions in this game. It's so great.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Barrett Wallace has joined the party. So, Barrett specializes in range attacks. By holding down Y, it releases a sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Because Barrett can be equipped with things that are not ranged. We will get into those eventually. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Overcharge. While pressing X while in control of Barrett, you can deliver a heavy-hitting attack that fills a portion of his ATB gauge. Once unleashed, it will take a long time to recharge his attack, but by pressing B, however, will speed up the process.
Come on.
So, one of the things that I absolutely love is that if you are not into RPGs, you don't even have to really, like, switch between characters. Okay.
I'm counting on you. Do your job first.
Shut up and move over.
So, I didn't actually go over what, Punisher mode is with Cloud. It's basically a high stun quick attack mode. It's kind of neat. Let's see if there's actually like a better explanation, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, in Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Y unleashes more powerful attacks. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every single time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. So when you evade such attacks, it will switch back to operator mode. In operator mode, Cloud strikes the perfect balance between attack and defense, and moves more quickly in Punisher. So basically, it's prepare yourself for heavier attacks, or make yourself more agile. Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure. Let me just quickly save, just in case. Okay, so Yeah, even if you don't really know too much about RPGs, and you don't really know too much about the Final Fantasy job system, you
Look what we have
instantly
here.
understand that
The laser
Cloud
security
is a melee
Those things will hurt
fighter,
more than your pride
and
if you're
Barrett
careless.
is a
They'll cut you down to size and then some.
ranger.
But I'm
You know?
guessing you've done this kind of
Yeah,
thing before.
is range.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then
So you
make a move
instantly
when
get
the
their
cycle off.
dynamic, like right off the bat.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Yeah.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
You can move quickly outside of battle by holding down R to dash. You could press in the L stick once you're dashing until you stop moving.
Not too shabby. You're doing good, soldier. Okay, let's see what's up next. And more of the same. Come on then. Pretty easy, right?
So it's 3 spurts? Oh, 4. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I should probably,
Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Staggering enemies. Hitting enemies with certain attacks deals large amounts of damage that will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear beneath the gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly build their stagger gauge under their life bar. Once it is full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish off each enemy.
Hey! It's not moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
So,
Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it.
and then Barrett has Thunder.
Got thunder out here?
Enemies who have been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge. Boost your ATB gauge quickly so that you can unleash more spells and abilities.
Want the ball?
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this. Give it all you got. Yeah.
There we go. And that's that.
What are you, 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that'd make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Live and learn. Live and learn indeed. Okay, so like I was saying, you instantly understand Cloud and Barrett are 2 different classes, quote unquote. and they play different, and they're used for different tactics, like, overall. Like, but, like, let's actually just pull up what exactly they're doing right now. So Cloud is currently using Fire, an ability that, like, naturally you would assume is pretty good against flesh, and Barrett has Thunder, which you could assume is pretty good against, like, metal, you know? But Barrett also has Cure, which has a small amount of HP. Now imagine that you have been playing RPGs for a bit, and then you stumble upon Final Fantasy VII. And I'm talking about the original and this one. And you notice that Barrett, the ranged character, has a Thunder spell, which says it's guaranteed to hit. So unlike Cloud's Fire, it has no travel time, but also Cure. And then you look into, you look into Barrett's abilities, and he has two different types of heavy shots, but then he also has Steel Skin to make himself more bulky. And you realize that you don't actually know what classes these guys are. And Final Fantasy VII is one of the post-job system Final Fantasy games that don't really have a set class for any of the characters. And one of the reasons for this, if I remember correctly why they did this, it's because they wanted to promote how materia works in this game. And once we actually get more materia, I can go over that better. But I think the materia system in this game is one of the coolest, like, magic systems, like, in video games. And it's no wonder that a lot of other games emulated over the years.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
God damn. I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up.
But yeah.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck. Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy.
I was just checking over there. I wanted to know if there was a secret item.
Sure it wasn't something you ate?
Ain't no thing.
So one of the best ways that I've learned to deal with Barrett is that he will have a, like, his normal attack eventually will lead to, like, a heavy attack, and it gives you just enough time during the animation to do a quick charge to help to help so that your damage per second actually doesn't go down as much. Meanwhile, with Cloud, I've actually realized that one of his best attacks is that slam into the ground that he does during by holding down the attack button in his other stance. Bottle of ether. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on. Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job! What's wrong?
Now, imagine that you are someone who has played Final Fantasy VII before. You just watched the game sequence break. One of the things that I've always found interesting is people that hate this game for its sequence breaks. Because what effectively just happened is that Cloud is supposed to, like, put it down, and then they're supposed to get into a fight, and then they're just supposed to go. But he noticed a black feather in here. Again, if you've never seen this game before, you have no idea what that is. You don't know its context. But people who have played Final Fantasy VII instantly know that something's wrong. And it's one of those, like, slides the note to the people going, hey, play along. Oh, I could fast forward through the cutscenes now? That's neat. But you're not quite sure what's going on. I love going back and watching people who were here in Final Fantasy VII Day 1, and they were like, okay, let's do this, and then the feather comes down, and they just pause because they're so confused.
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
30 minutes, which is normal, or 20 minutes, which we can totally do.
Pretty cocky, ain't you? You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell? Hey,
Here is the Scorpion tank.
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
I forgot how the control.
Come on. Gotta heal
Items, potions. I'm gonna send it to Barret because now Barret's about to get one. He's gonna use his cure spell on Cloud, which you may have noticed. The cure spell also has travel time. The enemy is about to use an attack that cannot be guarded against. The caution symbol will appear. Take evasive action when the mark displays next to this opponent's skill name.
Bring it home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some enemies will occasionally bind your party members with unblockable attacks. If your character is bound and unable to act, quickly switch to a different character.
Watch and learn. Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help. Hey, ain't there something you want to say to yours too? Give them hell.
My turn. Let's do this.
Braver, switch back over to Barret. Whoops.
Gotta win this one for the flag.
Ain't that?
Have
Heal up and
Barrett
regroup.
heal. Okay, didn't quite get the crush on it.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
Okay, Barrett, I'm gonna need you to cast Steel Skin on yourself. Why, yes, I was panicking.
Bingo! Focus on that core!
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
Okay, Barrett, spells use Thunder on the field generator.
That didn't work either. Shit. Gotta heal up.
Okay, items. Potion on Cloud.
Right.
About damn time. It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Time to fry. Nah, why you gotta pick on me?
Use another.
Give 'em hell.
I got this. Let's do this.
Abilities. Braver.
All right.
Focus. Find a way.
Okay, use an ether on Barrett to get his spells back up.
Suck on this. Yeah. Damn pain in the ass. Ooh. Ooh, gotta love it.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Asshole! It's wide open. Gonna light it up. I'm counting on you.
No escape.
Whoops.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns. Come on. Whatever.
Barrett.
Heal up and regroup. Got it?
Watch your health. Be sure to use potions and healing spells to regenerate HP.
Now. Damn it. Need to heal up soon. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already!
Use Cure on Cloud.
Now, go!
Abilities, focus thrust.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
Auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening. Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn.
Okay, focus on leg.
BSky, when I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up, and that's a promise.
Abilities, focus shot on the other leg.
Firing everything. Hey, follow my lead.
No time to waste. Let's take it out quick.
Limit breaks. Taking damage and staggering enemies fills your limit gauge. When the gauge is full, you can use limit breaks that are extremely powerful attacks. You do not need to spend ATB charges to use these attacks.
It's not gonna go down easy. Focus!
You focus, soldier boy. You ain't gotta worry about me missing my shots.
Cloud is now level 8. It's always a good feeling when you level up at the end of a battle.
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
Well, it activated anyway, so it's doing its job.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've gotta move.
Yeah, we...
Be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Yeah. On the bright side, if you are, if you press any of the buttons to run, you move up and down ladders, quicker.
Concentrate. Enough. Nothing to it.
Yeah, in the original game, you had to complete that fight with the tank within the amount of time. So unless you actually knew what the strategy was to take it out, you probably should have picked the 30-minute one. Because
You okay?
if you don't, you might run out of time in the middle of the fight.
Help a girl out, would you?
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Got it.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on.
maybe I'm just grabbing these potions really quickly. Who knows if we need them?
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Okay, we met back up. Oh, now there's
Barret!
enemies here.
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then,
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. Deal with that.
All right. Watch and learn. Let's go. The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
I forget which thing said that, but it's like we need to get out of here ASAP. And I'm like, wait.
Coming at you hard and fast. You're up.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Take the lead.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop. Want some more? Oh, you in trouble now.
Abilities, focus shot, just take it out. Got it.
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
Feels like the camera's a little bit too zoomed in on Cloud, but I'm pretty sure that like that's how close it's always been on Cloud. Okay, the chest is open there because it's the exact same one. This one too.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. Get your ass out of here.
Focus shot onto the one that's up there.
That's that. That it?
Yep, that's that.
Heads up. We got a whole lot of cover.
No shit. Hang back. I see.
So one of the odd ways that you can take care of shock troopers really quickly is you basically just bait them out with
Keep it together.
you bait them out with the parry, and then you just wail on
Must have
them.
missed it. Don't get in my way.
Are you trying to start something? Huh? Please.
Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn.
Abilities, focus shot, hit the sentry
Back
range.
to the limit. Bring it home.
I got this. Here we go. Deal with that.
All right. Watch and learn. Want some more? Still? See ya.
That was easy.
Sure it was.
Okay.
Sir.
So, this is implied in the original game, but the explosion from the device that you placed should not have been enough to actually take out the reactor. So, it's heavily implied by a statement later on that Shinra used the opportunity to blow up their own reactor as a, man, I don't want to use the term, but it's basically as justification for what they're about to do next. Oh my gosh, I had to like reorient my legs.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
The little smirk of, yeah, I know I'm cool. So each reactor is a power station for an entire wedge of the Great Pizza, as it's called.
Looks like we made it.
So
And
that
with nothing
this
but a few
entire sector is now
scratches to
basically just out of power for the rest of the
Think you might
story.
overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wire.
I always forget that there is in fact a map button. But one of the things you can tell on a map is the parts where you can go. And I like how they start you off in the middle of this section, and then you look at the map and you're like, oh wait, there's something else over here? Like, what else is over here?
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
Is there a way? Oh, there we go.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that, and soon.
Yeah. Oh. I actually could not remember if, I could not remember if there was something back there, not gonna lie. One of those very impressive squeeze-throughs. I actually kind of like how Generation 8
I felt that one in
video
my
games as a
guts.
whole
They
had
just
certain
keep on
aesthetics that
coming.
they always just
We need to
keep
get out of
bringing
this
back.
place.
And it
Was it the
stuck
Mako density?
it stuck
Primary
around a little bit
explosive?
too long
The
with
blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out
with
later.
how they are, and these loading squeeze throughs are one of those.
You can refuel at the base.
Because they give you a
Next time
time
I'll
to
have
get
to
to
bring
an
a little
animated
pick-me-up.
cutscene so that they can load things in front of it. And in a way, it's a funny way to do loading
How much
screens that
farther
aren't
do we
just
have to go?
walk down this long hallway. You know, it's something to do.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
I originally was only gonna do Chapter 1, but I actually wanted to get to a certain part of Chapter 2 first, before we end off for the stream.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
Yeah, they would have had, like, they would have had a concussion if they were standing that close to an explosive.
Let
Jeez.
that be a lesson.
What are y'all doing?
Gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your feelings. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
I really enjoy Avalanche as a group. I love Wedge, especially the characterization that they gave him in this game. I love Biggs a lot. I like his energy, and of course I'm going to like Jessie. She has a ponytail. Okay, just saying, people that know me, it's like, oh no, I can't tell which character in this game. I can't tell which character in this game they're gonna like. It's like, well, none of these major important characters have ruby red hair. Okay, let's move down. Do they have some kind of... Do they have any form of iconography that makes them look like a bird? That's probably number second. Third one down is, are they associated with Egyptian mythology or any other type of mythology that will make them feel really happy when they see that iconography? No? Okay, so last one left. The character who wears a ponytail. Clearly I'm gonna like Jessie as a character, because she has a cool ponytail. I like how that's how the sequence of events goes. But yeah. I really like what they do with Jesse's characterization in this, especially with the stuff in Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Chapter 4. It's... Yeah. The stuff around Jesse is, like, some of my favorite parts. Yeah, Chapter 4. But Barrett. Barrett is one of those characters that you don't really know what's going on with him until he basically just sits down and tells you, listen, I am not here to be the good guy in the moment. I want to be the good guy in the history books. He wants to be seen as the person who, at the end of the day, fought for the betterment of the planet. And I totally 100% believe that Barrett, in everything he ever does from the beginning of the game onwards, is to make the planet better. It's like, there is no doubt in my mind ever that he has any other, like, train of thought. And it's cool. I like it. I like the fact that you can totally believe that Barrett is this... Again, just from the characterization that we have seen, if we have never played the games before, Barrett is this seemingly, like, ex-military guy who, much like a lot of other people... Oh man, I've had to quote this a few times over the course of, like, the past few weeks. The greatest healers are those who know what it's like to cause harm. Like, Barrett is this person who you can tell has had to do some pretty bad things in his life. Considering that his arm has been replaced with a gun, like, you can probably assume something happened, you know? And all he cares about right now is to make the planet better. And it's great, and I love it. And especially with, like, some of the stuff that we saw, like, on the way out of the reactor, Cloud is this, like, stoic guy that's like, I'm not interested. Don't interact with me. I'm just here for a job. But then he offers to help Jesse up off the ground, and whenever he gets a compliment by how cool he is, he smirks, because there's still a little bit of that ego inside of him that is just touched whenever he is acknowledged for the things that he does. That is like, it was like just in Chapter 1 and the beginning of Chapter 2, you see so much really cool characterization for these guys.
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
That's fair. They probably have the money at base, so it would be weird to get the money right now when we probably don't even have a way of getting paid.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Fair enough.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Skip the tutorial, because I can explain it a little bit easier. So the way the material works, the way that equipment works in general, is that we have weapon, armor, and accessory. The armor usually is, you know, as you can see, that bangle. It's not like a full set of, like, oh, I'm putting on a breastplate. It's... These bangles are specifically designed around if I remember correctly, the lore is that they have like an anti-magic field. You have this anti-magic field that like is around you, and that there is a point in which it basically breaks off, in which you start actually taking damage, if I remember correctly. And then of course you have an accessory. The accessory will usually be a thing that will give you extra stuff. So like, you usually would want to equip something that benefits the character in some kind of way that gives them a boost based off of how they play, or, you know, the correct way, you give them all the same incredibly broken item. So oftentimes you don't even really need to think about the accessory. So weapons have materia slots, and armor has materia slots, and as you can kind of see, the Buster Sword has 2 connected materia slots. We don't really need to worry too much about it being connected, but what we do have to worry about is having things equipped. As you can kind of see, you have an AP limit. Every single time you use an ability from here on out, you will gain AP onto it, and you will gain proficiency of an item. As you can see, when we hit level 2 proficiency, it will upgrade the fire, and then again at 3. So our goal in this game is to get every single piece of materia that we can up to its highest level. Okay, I had to quickly run into something. So, we are going to equip the healing materia. As you can see, even on the healing materia, we have an AP limit. So it will go from Cure the Cura to Regen the Curaga. And these are, as you can tell, separate spells you can learn. So it's Cure level 1, Cure level 2, Regen, which in Final Fantasy basically means healing over time. And then Curaga, which is healing level 3. Same thing with Fire being level 1, level 2, level 3. And our goal is to get every single piece of materia to its highest level. And we're going to need to do some funky stuff to get there, and it means that we're also going to need to get to its highest level possible.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
The ether and high potions we got because we set it to the lower limit. Man, sorry civilians, but I'm trying to look to see if there's any like cool stuff
Cloud,
to find.
Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Fair enough.
The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble.
Yeah. Let me just quickly check to see what's for here. Yeah. I thought I had looked over there, but I wasn't entirely sure. Ooh, streamline progression constant max HP. Toggle the ability for characters to always maintain at maximum HP values. MP values. Toggle the ability to begin battle with full limit gauge that never depletes. Oh, so all of this stuff is basically like, no, get me out of here. I don't want to actually do battles. I just want to experience this story. Fascinating. Fascinating. 2 times XP and AP gain. And 3 times, toggle the ability to always deal maximum damage. Easy weapon ability acquisition. You can learn them after 1 use. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm going to leave all of these disabled, just because I want to show off how the game is. Once we actually hit endgame, I might turn a few of those on, like max materia levels and ability acquisition, probably. I don't think we're ever going to need max Gil, because Gil is actually pretty easy to come across. Kind of. Dynamic minimap. Cursor out of battle. Cutscene fast forward. Okay.
Station's intact. What the? It couldn't be.
Instant red flag. So, clearly, clearly something just happened. And if this is your first time playing Final Fantasy VII, you might not know what's wrong. Like, you see the fire, and then you see, like, the flashback fire, and you're like, oh, okay. And then the guy's just right in front of him, and it's like, okay, so this is just like a scene. But if you played Final Fantasy before, you know that Sephiroth doesn't even show up in any meaningful way until the end of Midgar, in which you basically see him, see his presence for just like a small little bit. Like Sephiroth as a character does not show up this early into the game, or you don't even get a hint of who he is. like, you get, like, some inkling to who he is and what he means to Cloud. But this just feels weird. Like, the fact that the game is, like, even becoming, like, glitchy is noticeable.
Wait. You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown, the earth so bright, the sound of her voice, pleading from despair, the shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, you could definitely tell that something is wrong, even if you've never played the original game before, and... Oh, look at him, there he is. And...
What's happening down there?
And you could definitely feel...
Someone
Yeah, you could definitely feel it.
No use.
This place
We have to get out of here! Get way too! My family, they're at the station.
I have to get to
Ow.
the station.
Right now.
Shooting for the station? Take the alley and climb up to the roof of that building at the end, and you're practically there.
If you make it that far.
Thanks.
I have to get home. I need to see my wife and kids.
Man, what a mess.
I'm so scared. Do what you like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
No, we stay together.
Yeah, together. I don't want to leave without you.
Me too. I'm staying.
Okay. Still trying to figure out certain logistics for the rest of the stream, but I think that section right there with Sephiroth is basically what I wanted to get to. But we are so close to that scene. We might as well.
Don't let the intruder escape.
Yeah, we probably not go down there. Welcome to Loveless Street. It is named such because there is the big thing about Loveless. There you go. And then we see her.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
I love Aerith's theme just playing. I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you want one. When was the last time you saw a real flower, huh? Plus, it'll make your girlfriend's day. I guarantee it.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Fine, I'll take it.
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Help me! What are they?
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
sword on the ground! Right now!
I love how they all, like, back up.
I see you. Enough. See ya. I see you. Not bad.
Okay, we actually have to go that way. We might as well grab the thing that we saw over here.
Here we go. You're done. Try this.
You're dead!
Calling fire. That it?
You obtained an orb of HP up materia. Set materia. Do we need fire? I think we're gonna replace it with HP up. I love how one of the things that you kind of notice is that by having a green materia, you actually get 1 MP. It's pretty funny. So, I mentioned... Sorry, I had to sneeze. I mentioned classes earlier. And one of the most interesting things about Final Fantasy VII is that the class system in the game is very loose. And some would consider that a bad thing, but I actually really enjoy it.
There he is! He's not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, this is 8-4 requesting immediate backup. Here it comes.
All right, see ya. Was never in doubt.
Obtained an orb of deadly dodge materia.
All clear. Kill!
Here we go. Let's finish this. Not bad.
Obtained a pair of power wrist guards. That was the thing I thought I had picked up earlier. Power wrist guards increase physical strength by 5%, meaning that regular attacks will go up,
Just give it up! Don't run! Take it!
All right.
Box him in! Box him in!
Anytime now. Enough. Going in. See ya. Shit.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted! Customers, prep for immediate deployment!
Spells. Cure on self.
Still in it. See ya.
Troopers on standby! You are clear to engage! Be advised, target is headed for the station!
Yes!
Die!
Up and away!
So long!
No holding back.
We're done here! So long! See you in hell! Enemy combatant, you are surrounded! Lay down your weapon and surrender!
High potion.
Not looking good.
Revive!
I won't give up.
Yes!
Enough. No more playing.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
I don't think I've ever fallen into that trap before.
All
That
nearby
was
units
interesting.
converge and provide immediate support!
You're out of luck.
Heads up!
Target still mobile! Support! Proceed to round
Don't
point
usually use grenades. Thought I might as well show it off.
But the rooftops are clear.
Don't let him get away! No matter what! Get him!
Try this. Let's do this. Sloppy. Enough. You're mine.
Message from aerial recon. They want us to lock down the station area.
Yeah, one of the things I actually really enjoy about
Better off trying my luck somewhere else.
about Final Fantasy VII Remake is definitely the combat. I just really liked doing all the combat stuff in this game.
Our target's just one man. We'll get him.
Not going to the station anytime soon.
Okay, that was just a high potion. I went through all of that trouble just to get a replacement high potion.
like the station's crawling with public security.
Yeah, I was originally only gonna do Chapter 1, but it looks like I'm gonna do both Chapters 1 and 2.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Materia and equipment. I'm currently using the HP up materia, and I need to get this healing materia up. Deadly dodge is pretty good. It basically means that after a dodge roll, you can do an extra attack, but we don't really need it right now, especially with the fact that we're mostly worried about just trying to get out of here.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Steel hull action immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Iron Bangle. There we go. Iron Bangle comes with a little bit more of both types of defense, and it gives us a slot to put something into it. So how about we just put Deadly Dodge materia, just because that's going to take a while to get up a bit, and it and it also improves our it improves our what is a good way to put it? It improves the overall moveset of the character.
Don't underestimate him.
No holding back. Enough.
So the best way to take care of riot suit guys is to literally wait for them to make a mistake and then counter them. So just like the shock troopers, but unlike the shock troopers, which are more like agile and hits a lot, the guys hit slowly but are very tanky.
Residential area! Full lockdown is in effect! All units!
Have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
That's that. That it?
Target spotted! Moving to intercept!
Get the bastard!
It's over. Get ready. Try this.
Better give up now.
See ya. Right.
There we go.
Nothing to it.
He's here!
For some reason, I thought that was materia.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to put the fire materia back on. And it's just because it's getting hard to take care of the riot guys.
Surrender yourself to public
Got
security
it.
immediately! Not so fast! Look, nowhere to run!
Get ready. Let's do this. I see you. How about this? Floppy. It's over. No escape. Going in. Let's go.
End of the lifeboat! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Calling fire. No escape. See ya.
Do your worst.
Let's do this. Calling fire.
Ability focus thrust on the Huntsman. Ah,
Anytime now.
I almost got him. Come on. Staggered. Got him.
Brace yourself. That's that.
Not
It's over.
Move in! Don't let him escape!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
For Mako. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh?
Yep.
What?
I wasn't worried.
Wait.
Hey, Flash.
Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Is this a riddle?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Some people say Utai's involved.
I just want to get home. At least I still have a house.
So, there is something to be said about how much this game changes from the original game. And everything about those, like, specters is completely different. But it's not, you know, bad.
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
No thief's getting my money. Can't believe I'm excited.
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
We were out on a date when it happened.
Yeah. It's kind of hard for,
Hey, got a
Hey,
sec?
Kyrie. I didn't notice that you were on the train. That's neat.
You see my
You're
daughter now leaving
holding up pretty
alone,
well, huh?
so
Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still
they caught
shaking.
the
You get used to
perpetrators
it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. Just called in sick.
Little help, Cloud? Please? I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Yeah, Cloud's a good, quiet person. That's what he's known for, being quiet.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world!
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
I like how Barrett is like, now I'm not saying I did it.
Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right? You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me.
Well, I get it if you can't relate.
They'd probably kill us if they knew we were the ones responsible.
Eh. I don't know.
How much longer till the station?
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Sweetheart!
I'm glad you're home!
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh,
Right!
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
I love how it starts playing the theme. It's a very nice theme. So, famously, the thing that got me to buy this game was not the gameplay. It wasn't the story. It wasn't anything. It was the reaction of a YouTuber that I watch and respect. Maximilian. He loves this game. He loves this game a lot more than I do. And he was sitting here playing the game, and I'm like, okay, explain to me what you like about Final Fantasy VI. And you know, he could explain like what he likes about the story, but what it did for him, and like his love for video games because of that. There was a moment playing this game where he was right here, and he looked up into the skybox. That right over there is the central column building. That up there is the roof, the slices of the pizza that are above. And then that's the sky above. And on the PS4, before like the Pro version came out, he was just looking at this skybox. And he was just looking around. And he's like, this is one of the prettiest games I have ever seen. And he was so happy to see the game this beautiful. And there is something, like, very grossly beautiful about the... what are they called? The, not emergency lights, the... What are they called?
Office still there?
Somehow.
Yeah, the lights from the canopies and like the walkways that are up there, just dotting, and they become a weird night sky. You know, they're not actually under any form of like actual like sky, and you could kind of see the actual like moonlight beaming down on the unfinished structure up there, the unfinished part of the structure right there. It's just such a beautiful game, and the fact that the Switch 2 was able to get this level of quality is pretty nice.
Son, the goal isn't to make a fortune.
Some guys on the train were saying stuff.
What kind of permission things?
Dumb Platy's only had it so good.
It was like a giant candle lighting up the whole
piled up
sky.
like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
So, in
shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
There is something to be said about, like, what exactly those wispy guys are, especially if you're coming from the previous games. Sorry, the original Final Fantasy VII. You're like, okay, what exactly is going on with it? And I feel like Rebirth gives a bigger and better explanation for exactly what those things are. But, you know, it's...
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir! In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice!
Okay. Let's get that one more go, new guy. Come on.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave at once. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the spirit. The Sector 7 slums.
What do you know? That ain't half bad.
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel, I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
Oh, I almost forgot. There we go. Almost missed out on grabbing that.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was
chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that.
about that on the
I
news.
promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
How'd that go?
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life feels so
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
They saw
So,
it burning.
it wasn't
I thought
that bad?
reactors were safe.
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You've never even met this person.
I do find it kind of interesting how he says that not to himself, who tried to do that. He said it to the player.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
I love the tactical roll out of the bed. It's such a good, such a good little like motion.
Guess it's time for introductions. Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Back inside! Get off me!
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Such a simple scene to make people who have played Final Fantasy 7 now question a lot of what has happened so far. Again, it's neat. The stuff that they have changed, in my opinion, compounds what was in the original. But in a way, it also kind of builds suspense for the original story if you hadn't actually played it. One of my opinions about this game has always been yeah, at least the door isn't like super low quality, you know? Yeah, it's not the very, very low quality door like it used to be, but you know.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
Just needed to, double check something. Okay. VA work. Yep. In fact, they are. So the VA from Marl, right there, is a voice actor that every single time I hear it, I'm like, why do I recognize that voice? I don't think I should be I don't think I should recognize that voice. Why do I recognize that voice? And then every single time I look it up, and first thing I see is that it's the old puppet lady from Naruto, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess. It's like, but I watched Shippuden dubbed, subbed, so that can't possibly like be where that comes from. And it's just, it's a voice that sounds very, very close to other voices. And oddly enough, the voice that reminds me of the most the voice that reminds me of most is Yzma from Emperor's New Groove,
Is
you
your face
know?
always that pale? You're not getting enough sleep.
Apparently, they were the they were the dub voice for Rita from American Power Rangers, which is very interesting. But yeah, Sector 7, I really like this little mini area. It's really cool.
What's the big sword for?
You can explore it a bit.
Another day.
A friend of mine was
Shipments from Sector. We won't be getting any more shipments
And
until the train starts.
right now, the second that you enter, there, you can start all the stuff. But I think what I'm gonna do, because I was supposed to end after like chapter 1, and I went a little bit into chapter 2, and then I just finished chapter 2. So it's like, I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to how much I want to continue on right now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just save and quit right now, and then come back to this another day. There you go. And we definitely will come back to this game at some other point. But there's other things I want to do tonight. And I kind of wanted to get to those as well. So, for at least this video, well, I'll see all y'all later. But I'm about to go take a I'm about to take a break really quickly on the stream. So, yeah, I'll see all of y'all in a bit. So, see ya.